Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as promised, I'm going to read for former GFriend member and now soloist Yuju. So I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. So let's see a bit about what her energies are, how she's doing, and for this new project and this new step and state in her life, in her professional life. Let's see how she's doing. And I remember that her energy is that she's a Libra Sun with a Moon in Scorpio. So starting off, we have the Death card, Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the High Priestess. And then from the Oracle of the Chakras, I pulled two extra cards and we got Addiction to Work and Miracle. So just starting off with the Death card, she's definitely doing some purge here. She's definitely leaving the past behind. She is getting rid of old skin. She's really doing some purging, some really deep transformation, in the sense that probably what she is working on, or the image and the sound and everything that she wants to build for herself from now on, is going to be something that she actually wanted to do for a very long time. The death card, it's really strong. It's not about death, physical death, like sometimes people are scared of this card. Actually, it means that you are definitely moving on. Like, you are very deeply aware that in order for you to embark in a new chapter, you need to leave some things behind. And I think that this abrupt ending of the group somehow has transformed her. It had like doing a kind of shift in her mindset. I don't think it was nice or pleasant, but I think that she understood that it was necessary, that somehow she was living in a fairy tale and then she was hit with reality, and it was like, oh, okay, I'm in the middle of a transformation, so I guess I have to get used to feeling really uncomfortable about being forced to change or to transform. And now she's like getting comfortable with the feeling of transformation. I think that probably she's now getting to know herself more, and she's like, oh, look what these struggles and these obstacles brought me. They brought me enlightenment. It's like she no longer sees herself or her situation the same way. It's like some kind of rebirth. It's deeper than just changing careers. I think that this is really doing some inner work, some shadow work. And then with the Four of Wands, definitely where she is going, or the company where she is going to work with, they are definitely like opening their doors for her, and everything seems really fun. People seem really in a good mood. The people there seem like they really are having fun doing their job, and that they have this very vibrant energy, and everyone is really happy and excited to work with her. So she's like also getting more in touch with enjoying herself. I think that she's also like getting out a bit of her shell, because I think that it's not like when I say that she's moving on, I'm not saying that it didn't hurt, that it wasn't shocking or it wasn't traumatic for her. I'm just saying that she's grabbing her things, she's grabbing her potential, and she's like, okay, I need to start from zero. I need to focus on myself. I need to start seeing the possibilities for me. And then here in the middle of the spread, we have the of Pentacles, which means that she does have fears as well as the other girls. I think that, yeah, I don't know if you had watched my reading for BB's members, but I used the same spread of 5 tarot cards, and the girls had like the Nine of Swords was in the middle of the reading, and in Yuju's case, and she's also having the Five of Pentacles in the middle. It's the card number 3, so it's like dividing the spread into 2, and also letting me know that even though she is going to come out with a different sound, she's going to come out with a different proposition, probably with a different image, and she's going to look really like she's really in her power now. There's some fears inside of her that this is the part of the reading that is like reminding me that she is human, and that somehow the fact that she has to be a soloist is scary for her, and that she is afraid of failure and is afraid of not being good enough. She is afraid of lacking. She is afraid of, what if I'm not enough? What if what I have to bring is not appealing enough, or is not talented enough? And I think that this way of her to seeing this is because that industry is really competitive. So having these fears, it's actually been self-aware that it's not only you that you are working on a stage. There are a lot of people. There are also a lot of other people debuting. So I think that she feels a bit overwhelmed sometimes by pressure, and I think that she is the number one person that puts that pressure on herself. I don't think that it comes from the outside. I think that in the outside, everyone is like welcoming her with open arms and with a really high attitude, but somehow she's not used to that as well. She's like, oh, why are they so nice with me? I don't know, like, I don't know exactly what she was used to before, but I think that now she's like very surprised by this new atmosphere. And then we have the King of Wands and the High Priestess. So I think that she will definitely will be becoming like more intuitive, and at the same time more confident, because the King of Wands, it's all about like you've been really passionate and you've been in control of the situation, and like you challenging yourself, and at the same time I think that this King of Wands could potentially represent Can Daniel, because I know that he's a Sagittarius, a double Sag, so he could be represented by this King of Wands that represents fire sign, so it could represent him and other influential people that are fire signs as well. So they are like with this very strong personality and charisma. They are like pushing her, like, because I believe that they have a lot of wisdom within them. They have a lot of experience. They had been where she was. They had been through a lot of rough transformation themselves, so they definitely know that she is in this state of maybe feeling a bit insecure, but they will definitely like provide to her whatever she needs in order to feel comfortable with this new stage. And I think that she will be all right. Then the cards that she got, it's addiction to work and miracle. It's like she is becoming a workaholic in some sense, because I think that this is like this is something that actually she really wanted, honestly, to be honest. She really wanted this. She really wanted this, like, to be able to be free, as like, intellectually, or when it comes to the inspiration and being able to produce her own music or write lyrics. It's like there's a sense of like she is being presented with a lot of resources and also a lot of freedom. So she's like becoming a workaholic because of this. And then with the miracle, I think that she's also like getting really in touch with her intuition and with her power of creating things. So probably something really miraculous or something really outstanding is going to come out of this addiction to work that she's going to be entering into. Of course, that being addictive is not nice. It's not it's not a trait that we should encourage. But at the same time, I think that this addiction to work, in her case, it means that she is trying to be as responsible and as productive as possible. So, because she is like, she wants to give her all. So, and especially because she's just starting, like, in this new format of working with new people. So she definitely wants to like give a good image of herself, and she also wants to show people what she can do. I think that she does have a lot of talents, that somehow were a bit like, I wouldn't say they were hidden, because they weren't hidden. But I think they weren't exploded, they weren't explored enough. They weren't like when you're like, okay, let's dive in into your mind, into your ideas, into your propositions, and let's see what we can do with this. They were like, it seems like her potential was being like tied up with a leash, like you can go only this far, you cannot go further, like you need to come back to us, something like that. And when I say this, I don't mean it the rest of the members or the group themselves, I mean the management. There were a lot of restrictions when it comes to this, and here there's no restriction. So she's definitely feeling really energized and very driven. But yeah, she needs to be careful not to wear herself down. Like, something nice is going to come out of this, probably like a collaboration, or she's going to be able to write a very or to produce a very beautiful song that is going to have this miracle fantasy kind of lyric or sound that is going to be very inspiring for people to listen to. So I think that she will definitely, she's connecting with her resources. She's like getting in touch with everything, every resource and talent that she has inside of her. She's highly talented, and I think that she always knew that she was able to do this. It's just that she was a bit like she was part of a group. So when you are part of a group, you do have a group mentality, because this is how you get used to work. So now that she's on her own, she is fearful, she's feeling a bit insecure. But once she sees herself in this position of feeling like she can really go as far as she wants to when it comes to like bringing ideas or submitting an opinion, or she's like, whoa, like, like when you enter a candy shop and you are like, whoa, wow, I can I eat all this, is this all available? And I think that this new Can Daniel's company actually is not that they are luxurious, and that they are like very abundant and that they have a lot of things or a lot of um, a lot of elements or resources to try. It's just that what they have in positive about them is that they have this freedom, so you are allowed to choose like your next adventure almost, so it seems like a very expansive energy, like you entered that building and you're like, wow, like everyone is so chill here, like what's going on. They don't feel pressured at all. And 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 what I sense here is that there's this sense of, I wouldn't say family, but there's a sense of humanity, in the sense that people that work here, they had been through moments of struggling a lot, and so now that they are stable, they are like, okay, come join us, we know what you went through, so we accept you, we embrace obstacles here, and we do not desperate, we do not get like desperate for proving something to others. This is about you enjoying what you do and you connecting with your talents and with your love for music. It's not about like you going crazy for wanting to be number one, and it's all about setting her energy and her rhythm and her style and her preferences, and then building up from there. So yes, guys, this is all I have for her. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I would love to hear your feedback about this. And at the same time, let's support her work and the other girls' work. Let's support them and let's send them good vibes that they enter this new path with less fear, that they get rid of this fear, because they're going to do really well. They have a lot of people rooting for them, fans and not fans, because they're really good girls. They are really nice people, so they deserve this change. It's not going to be easy, but we need to support them anyway. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.